Hi guys, welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Prameet, and today what you see over here is the all-new 2022 Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Now Mercedes has changed a lot of things on the exterior as well as on the interior. So let's quickly start this video and I'll tell you everything you need to know about this all-new sedan. So now let's talk about the front end of the all-new C-Class, and over here you get this LED high performance from Mercedes. Now you get a projector setup for the high beam, you get a reflector setup for the low beam. These are the DRLs of the vehicle that convert into the dynamic indicators as well, and the entire unit is an LED unit. You do not get additional fog lamps. What's new at the front? This grille is new. You get a different bumper. You get a lot of chrome, and you also get hood lines and creases that make the car look very muscular from the front end. Now moving to the side profile, you get these beautiful looking 17-inch alloy wheels. Now they are new, they are dual tone, and you get Michelin tires. Now coming to the side profile, you get body colored ORVM, you get some sensors over here, you get chrome accent. Now actually this is not chrome. If you see closely, this is brushed aluminium. You get a blacked out B pillar, and the chrome line runs all along the window trim. Other than that, if you see the body line of the vehicle, you get a very minimalistic body line. It is not sharp and it continues all the way to the tail light over here. And Mercedes-Benz has increased the ground clearance by 7 mm when compared to the previous generation C-Class. Over here you get a sunroof. Actually you have two sunroofs. I will show that to you from inside over here and here. So, and you do not get a shark fin antenna. Now coming to the rear profile of the vehicle, you get this brand new LED headlight that looks really fantastic. You can just see that. You get the C200 badging. So basically this is the C200 petrol, you have the C200D, and you have the C300D as well. Now talking about the boot space, boot is very tightly packed. I'm so sorry, there's a lot of luggage over here, but seeing this, you can just imagine that, yeah, it has a very decent boot space. You also get a space saver tire. Apart from that, you can keep a decent amount of luggage over here. And the boot lid is spring loaded, so it will automatically open once you press the request sensor. I'll just show that to you once again. You just have to press it, and here you go, the boot will open. So at the rear end also, you get a different bumper. You get a lot of chrome treatment that has been done to the car, and yeah, this is again the LED tail light that looks really fantastic. Now let's quickly go to the inside, and here you go. The door panels, soft touch material present all over. We have the seat controls, memory controls for the driver as well as the passenger, and the buttons that you see over here, previously they used to, like, this is now, this does not move. It's kind of a touch, so you just like press it slightly, it will not move, but it will adjust the seat, like you can see. So they do not move like this, but yeah, they're not kind of touch, but yeah, these are not buttons, they don't move. So you got a new door handle, and this is for the ORVM, your windows. That's the lock and lock button. But a lot of storage over here. This is for the boots release, and you get a Burmester audio system. Now let's quickly sit inside, and that's the cluster. Let me start the vehicle. So this is how it starts. So this is the cluster. It's got an all new digital cluster. It's a 12.2-inch cluster, and you have a brand new infotainment system over here. Now this is an 11.9-inch infotainment system that has a lot of details. You can see, you can scroll through a lot of things. It has dual zone climate control, and initially you had this button over here that you had that on the steering wheel. Now that has gone. So the steering wheel, as you can see, it's not a flat bottom steering wheel, but it is a pretty nice steering wheel. It's actually a new steering wheel, and you have the steering mounted controls that are placed really nicely. These ones are for the infotainment system. This is to control the screen at the front, and yeah, this is the screen. It is just fantastic. That's the gear selector of the all-new C-Class. In fact, all Mercedes have it over there only. And you have a brand new dashboard. Now this dashboard just looks fantastic. Just have a look at it. The AC vents, typical Mercedes-Benz AC vents. It has ambient lighting around it. So yeah, the ambient lighting, you have around 64 different ambient lightings to choose from. And other than that, you have some amount of storage space. So just check this out. There you go. Now this is the key of the all new C-Class. It's a new key, looks fantastic. Just check it out. So this is the key. You have some storage space, you have a Type-C charger, cup holders over here, and if you want to close this thing, you just have to press it like this. Speaking of storage space, you again have storage space over here. So you get two Type-C charging sockets. There's some light over here, and yeah, it's a pretty deep cubby hole. You can keep a lot of stuff. So this is the engine start stop button. This is the automatic start stop. You can set it off from here, and you have your light controls over here. So these are the light controls. Now talking about the seats, you get new seats as well. Let me just show it to you. So these are the seats. You get new headrests, new upholstery, beautiful looking seats. They are absolutely fantastic. Good side bolsters. You have decent under thigh support for the front. Now let's move to the rear end. Again, you get a lot of soft touch material over here. You get manual blinds that basically is for your privacy, and piano black finish. You have ambient lighting present all over. This is fantastic. You also have a center armrest, and if you press it once, you'll think that okay, so there is no cup holders, but if you press it slightly and push it out, there you have. So these are the cup holders. You have AC vents. You have your place to keep your phone. There is no charging socket here. No, there is no charging socket. And yeah, again, tunnel blinders over here. And this is the sunroof. So let me just open the sunroof once. So this, see, as I was telling you from outside, it gets two sunroof, but only that one opens up. This one is just a glass, but still, it actually gives the cabin a very airy feel. And you also have a rear sunshade that can be operated, that's electrically operated from the front. So that is the rear profile of the all new C-Class. So guys, now we're at the driving seat of the all new Mercedes-Benz C-Class C200. Now the C200 is a petrol variant. There is a C220D, that's a diesel variant, and then you have the top of the line C300D that also comes in the AMG trim. So today what we are driving is the C200, that's a petrol variant. Now let me just quickly give you a brief of the engine. So this is a 1.5 liter turbo petrol engine that pumps out 204 bhp of power and 300 Nm of peak torque. It's mated to a 9-speed gearbox. That's a Steptronic gearbox, and it is just fantastic. Now, speaking about this engine, the power delivery is kind of very linear. So, I mean, if you floor it also, so right now, if I so yeah, before I floor it, I will just tell you. So there are 4 modes in this car. One is eco, then you have comfort, then you have sport, and then you have individual. So let me put it on sport, and let me just take a U-turn, and I'll show you if you floor the car on sport mode, how does it actually react. Other than that, the car is really nice. It is beautiful, very smooth to drive. It is just like a small S-Class. And one more thing, guys, the turning radius of the vehicle is also very nice. You will not need a 3-point turn at a lot of places. It's got a good turning radius. Let's just stop the car for a moment and put it on sport mode and rev it. So it redlines all the way to 6,000 RPM, and we have touched 100 kilometers an hour. So 100 kilometers an hour comes at around 7.3 to 7.4 seconds, which is actually not bad for a 1.5 liter turbo petrol engine. And so yeah, it is, power delivery is linear from the start. It's got a good mid-range and a good top end also, but the initial is a little slow. I mean, I'll not say it's completely slow, but it is a little bit slow than, I mean, what you have on the diesel. The diesel has a lot of torque. So what happens is that I'll just floor it once again. So if you're rolling, so right now I'm doing a 30 and I've gassed it. You see, second, third, and yeah, we reached 100. So you will definitely feel that the low end power is slightly less, but other than that, fantastic car, fantastic drivability. So the suspension setup is really nice. It's to the softer side so that you can get a comfortable ride, and it does not change. There are no electronic dampers, so it is not on the softer side as well. But when you want to corner and when you're flooring the car, the suspension is a little soft. it absorbs all the bumps and potholes that are thrown at it. But when you're taking a corner also, it will easily just take the corner. You will not feel that it's like the suspension setup is slightly softer. So body roll is very less, you can see. Yeah, it is just, I mean, it's almost negligible, but suspension is tuned fantastically. The steering wheel is absolutely gorgeous. It has got a very good response, and you can just shift lanes by just flicking the wheel. So I mean, just look at this. So it's just brilliant. What a steering wheel. What feedback from the steering wheel. Excellent. Yeah, that was the steering wheel. Now let's talk about the seat. So the seat is very comfortable. Obviously, you have under thigh support, you have side bowstrings, it will hold you tight. There is a lot of cushioning. There is this new headrest that is adjustable. You can take it forward or back according to your need. And other than that, guys, fantastic drivability. I mean, as far as the mileage is concerned, the company Mercedes claims that this will give around 16.9 to 17 kilometers per liter. But since today is a first drive, so we could not test that. We will definitely get this car sometime later, and we will tell you what mileage does it give on the road, on stop and go traffic, and on the highway. So to sum it up, guys, it's a fantastic car. It is actually a small S-Class. You have all the features, and there is one more thing. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that they have added an ISG, which is an intelligent starter generator. So what it does is that it will give you the extra torque. So basically, there is a battery and there is a motor that will assist the engine, and when extra torque is needed, it will give you up to 200 Nm of torque extra when it is needed, not all the time, and up to 20 bhp more power when you are cruising, when you're eco mode, and when you're coasting. So that is when the car will give you a brilliant mileage, when it is working with the ISG and the engine all together. So to sum it up, guys, it's a brilliant car. The new C-Class is awesome. So yeah, guys, that was the all new Mercedes-Benz C-Class, and I hope you like this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. I'm Prabit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe, and drive safe.